In this unit, you will learn about people who lived long ago and who sailed from their homes in Europe to explore other parts of the world. These people were called explorers. Explorers are people who travel to places far away from their home to see what they can find. In this first chapter, you will hear about some of the first European explorers who came to the Americas after Columbus. Please listen carefully to find out why these explorers came to the Americas. The title of this chapter is The Conquistadors. You will learn what that word means as you listen to the read aloud. Christopher Columbus was an explorer who sailed across the Atlantic Ocean and arrived in the Americas in 1492. The Americas are the continents of North America, including Central America and South America. King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella of Spain had paid for his voyage. The fact that Christopher came upon land mostly unknown to Europeans made the king and queen happy. They hoped to find many riches in the Americas. Riches are large amounts of money and belongings. Who was Christopher Columbus? What did King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella hope to find in the Americas? Why might the Americas have been unknown to Europeans? Conquerors are people who take control of a place or other people by force or fighting. Conquistador is a Spanish word that means conqueror. The Spanish and the Portuguese who followed soon discovered that some places in Central and South America, as well as in Mexico, were rich in gold and silver. The Spanish means people from Spain, and the Portuguese means people from Portugal. People just had to dig it out of the ground. The Spanish and the Portuguese sent conquerors to take control of the land and the people. Spanish conquerors were called conquistadors. This is what gold looks like when it is first taken out of the ground. What did the Spanish and Portuguese discover about some places in Central and South America and in Mexico? Why were conquerors sent to these places? Hernán Cortes and Francisco Pizarro were Spanish conquistadors. They helped to make Spain rich. Hernán Cortes conquered the Aztec of Mexico and took their land. Francisco Pizarro conquered the Inca of Peru. The Spanish killed many people with their swords and guns. Some also died from diseases the Spanish brought with them, while others were forced to dig for gold and silver. Diseases are illnesses or sicknesses. Who were Hernán Cortes and Francisco Pizarro? What did they do? What happened to the people whom Cortes and Pizarro conquered? Spanish ships in particular sailed across the Atlantic with gold and silver taken from Mexico and Central and South America. This made some European kings and queens jealous. They wanted their countries to become rich too. And Spain and Portugal were not only searching for riches in the Americas, they were setting up colonies there also. Colonies are places that are settled and controlled by people from another country. Why were other European kings and queens jealous of the Spanish and Portuguese? What else were Spain and Portugal doing in the Americas? Why did Spanish and Portuguese explorers go to Mexico and Central and South America?